They say one-way ticket on them. So I don't know if they will or not, but you can ask them, get on there. And the other thing too is that these are discount tickets, and so you have to have an ID, a student ID, because it's a student ticket basically. So let's see if anybody else wants some of those. And then here's some agendas. Oh, thank you. Go ahead and stick some more out there. Just put it in the middle for the next people. What else has been happening this summer with you guys?
Not that much.
It's not too busy.
No?
Yeah, well, I went to, it was about 3 weeks ago. I went down to CSU Pueblo for Boys State.
Oh, yeah.
I was at Girls State.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, actually. It was really interesting. Learned a lot about government proceedings and everything that I had no clue, so.
Pretty involved, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It takes a long time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to wait for Allie and those guys to get here. They said they were going to be a few minutes late.
Okay. Pen. Do you have any extra pens?
Anybody else need a pen?
Okay. Dropped it.
Actually brought one.
My friend who was at Girls State and came to nationals, so I spent like 2 weeks with her.
Oh, that's fun.
She went to
Thank
the
you.
West Point one, and she said that at West Point the food was so bad, and she had to she went to bed at midnight and she got up at 4, like for a week.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to do that on occasion when you like have to,
Yeah.
but as an everyday,
not
no, thank you.
See somebody coming.
Ooh.
Who is that?
I don't know. Someone else
Adriana.
brought snacks
Laura?
too. Oh, Audrey? No.
I don't know.
Hey!
Hey! What'd you bring us?
Was I supposed to bring them?
fruit snack.
Yay! We got fruit snacks. Oh, are these from?
The story.
Wait, do we have an official
Yes,
sign up
yes,
for
yes,
food?
yes.
Or is it kind of just like...
Did they
No,
say
I just
they were
brought it
gonna come back
randomly.
and bring more?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I didn't sign up for it.
No, I didn't either.
We'll figure that one out too.
Awesome.
Feel free to have a fruit snack. And some gold
Can we lay it
food.
down? Just like
Yeah.
into your face.
So what are like the
Hey.
names that you're talking
My
about?
brother, my dad ended up coming home, so he's gonna bring them. Like they're going back from tennis right now.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway,
No problem. There's agendas up there on top of the goldfish. Feel free to get some goldfish, some fruit snacks, part of a balanced diet.
it was for speech and debate.
Does anybody, do you guys need pens?
Yes, please. Do you mind grabbing that? Thank you. Thanks.
So we've got your two brothers coming. Who else are we missing? Has anybody heard from Tally? Look at you. Yeah.
No.
I know that Alex is gone. I know,
Tia's coaching, so she can.
yeah, Tia's gone.
Aston?
Aston's in Italy.
Oh,
wow.
we only have one table.
It's so funny on the like snap maps and stuff. You just
Yeah.
I was checking that out. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Zoe's
That's
gone.
so sketchy.
That's the only reason.
I know you just said like, oh, I see where he
Yeah,
is right
it's
now. That's so weird.
Tegan is gone. I didn't hear from Soha.
I just texted
And
him,
then
how's
in-
this restaurant right now?
like Louisville, there's just like a cluster of people. Like,
Yeah, the first thing I did was turn mine off. There's no way.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and start getting going. Ellie and I didn't have a chance to review the agenda this week. Sorry about that. That was my fault
It's okay.
for not getting to you. So we'll just we'll wing it a little bit tonight and go through this. We don't have a ton, but there's definitely some significant things to talk about. And there may be some things that we want to table tonight since we have such a small group, because we'd want, obviously the feedback from the rest of the group. So kick us off, Miss Allie, and we'll get rocking.
All right, I'd like to call the June 28th meeting to order at 6:35. Allie, here, Kendall,
Here.
JD,
Here.
Tally, Adriana,
Here.
Alexander, Aston, Connor, Grace, Ian, Jack, Jordan,
Here.
Cassie,
Here.
Morgan, Soha, Tegan, Tyler, Zoe, Alexander,
Here.
Alex, sorry, Laura, Tia.
We are slim pickings. Wow. Cool, but we know Connor and Jack are coming. Okay. Maybe these other folks will fill in. I do have a list at the office of some people that did call in, so we'll do an excused absences for them, and I'll try to figure out where these other guys are. It's summer.
I wonder if they forgot because, like, when I was like, "Oh, Tia, are you coming tonight?" She's like, "To what?"
That's right.
Because it's before. Yeah.
That's right. And then, yeah, we'll have to do a better job for next, in July we have nothing as far as a meeting, and then in August we have 2 for some of us. So we'll make sure to get the word out, and let's make sure we get some of that. Oh, and Chris Hansen is also not here. We miss you, Chris, wherever you are.
If he's watching it.
He's watching. Cool. All right.
So,
I'll fill in the gaps. You introduce, and I'll fill in the gaps.
okay. So for kickball, it's just July 4th now, correct?
No.
Yeah.
We had another team
Oh.
sneak in right before Monday night's deadline. So we have 3. So it'll be on the 3rd,
Okay.
starting at 6 p.m. And we'll run a double elimination tournament then, which could be really 4 games, more than likely. 30 minutes, 3 innings. So basically 2 hours. Let me see if that's right. 1, 2, 3. My practice. Yeah, it'll be, I think 4 games for sure. And so what we need is, some folks to come out. We really won't need that many people. Because they're reffing their own games. We decided to let them ref their own games. We're just kind of there to help out. Registration's already done. All we have to do is get them to sign their waiver, and that's when they come in, they'll sign it. So really we just need registration, and then, that's really it. It's just kind of being there just in case anybody needs anything. Anybody just call 911, in case somebody hurts themselves. So 3rd and 4th, and then the 4th will be at 11 o'clock for the championship game. Or it could be a championship doubleheader because it's a double elimination. If one of those comes in undefeated into the championship game and they lose, then they have to play the second game. So it could be, if it is going to be a doubleheader, we'll do 2 3-inning or 30 minutes. If it's only 1 game, we'll do a 5-inning championship. And again, we'll just be around to help out wherever. Both of those are at Stewart Field at Community Park. Let me get a final, the next one is 4th of July volunteers. From people that are here, tell me if this is right. What I have for the 4th, well, let's talk about July 3rd and 4th. Who here can actually do the 3rd? Who can come out on the 3rd?
I can. I didn't sign up.
That's Monday, right?
That is a Monday night.
Monday night, yeah.
6
Can I
p.m.
check on, my cousins are going to be in town. I just am not totally sure if we're going to be like in Denver with them or not, but
Sure.
I can check tonight with my family once we figure out the plan.
Cool.
But we'll definitely be here for the 4th.
Awesome. And then for the 4th, out of this crew here, who can come on the 4th? Everybody.
It should be John with the mayor at 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Connor and Jack also.
Yeah.
And then the other ones that I have, and you guys tell me if I'm, EN is going to be here. Tegan is a question mark. Grace can only come on the 4th. Is that kind of what you guys heard last time? Sweet. Then for the 4th, we start early. Anybody that can be there. The first crew can get there around, my big list, around 6:15. Anywhere from 6:15 a.m. you can come for help for setup. If you wanted to come in the next wave, we'll have a good bit of people at setup. If you wanted to come in the next wave, that would be an 8 o'clock shift. And the event runs from about 8 to noon. But what you would be doing there is we'd have some people, probably a couple of people at the volunteer registration table. So I can be freed up to actually be with all the volunteers. Somebody that would be there signing people in, getting stuff done. And as soon as you get there that day, I'll kind of assign you where you need to go. So you guys, all the volunteers, adult volunteers, will assign them beforehand. And depending on who comes or who doesn't come, then we'll start filling you guys in different spots. Any feedback from you guys on years past, on your involvement, what was good, what was bad, from what you guys had to do?
I just did registration, so I mean.
Okay, so you're pretty.
Yeah. I never really had a clear job.
Yeah, that's
Every
what
year
I was
I've
saying.
been, I was just kind of told to do different things whenever. So I would be told to go work one station, then be moved by someone else somewhere else. So
Okay.
it was
That's the
kind of
thing.
chaotic,
Yeah.
but
Okay, cool. Well, we'll try to streamline that a little bit more. The big things are obviously pancake, fruit station, beverage station, and then as far as trash and recycling, having some rovers out. We do need help in every one of those places. So depending on how many of our volunteers show up. So you may have a little bit of that, but hopefully we'll
Yeah.
streamline it a little bit more where it's only me that's coming at you.
I just remember the orange juice thing from last year.
What happened? Sounds like a story.
It fell, I think, and like tons of gallons of orange juice was just like, I don't know what happened.
But you were at registration. You had nothing to do with
I
it.
had nothing. No, I don't know. It was bad
Awesome. Yeah, and then obviously, then we peel off. Some of us will peel off to the game a little before 11, and so I'll round a few of you guys up for that. And then we finish off with cleanup. So any of you guys that can stay, we'll starting to tear down around 11-ish as people are starting to wind down. We'll start getting some people around. If we have enough volunteers to do all that stuff, we may send you guys to help some vendors kind of break down their tents and stuff. Just, it's a little extra help, extra value added for all those people that are coming out. Any other questions around that? So basically, if you've signed up, if you can be there for setup, that's awesome. But really, at the 8 o'clock mark is when we really need to start getting people there.
And wear our volunteer shirts, the green
That's
ones.
right, green volunteer shirts. Green volunteer shirts.
I don't think I have a green volunteer shirt.
We'll have some there, some extra ones. So, and yeah, make that 7:45
Yeah, okay.
just to be safe. Welcome.
Instead of 8, 7:45.
Yeah.
Which version?
Yeah. We got you some fruit snacks and some goldfish. Because it's really good after a hard tennis practice to get these kind of nutrients in you.
We shouldn't have said that. You're getting two-handed softballs.
Cool. All right. Any other questions about fourth or kickball? We have 3 teams, dudes, by the way. So we are playing on
Saturday?
Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Monday.
I just got it.
Alright, so Cosmic Skate Night. Who's the report team? I don't know.
Who all was there? Do you guys report? Tell us what you
Um,
saw, what was good, what was bad.
I think it went really well, actually, for like a first try. Like I did the lasers and the lights and stuff, and that was actually a ton of fun. And I feel like that could definitely get better. It's kind of hard to learn, but with experience, I'll just keep getting better if we decide to do it again. And then what I heard from the people handing out rental skates, that went really well. That was just nice and easy. And
How was attendance?
Like 30 people.
it was
Well, that's like-
more than I expected,
Yeah.
actually.
But everyone said they're gonna like come back with their friends.
Oh,
so they
good.
like
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they looked like they were having fun, so.
Did you find my music? I made it in
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
it. There was one song with explicit lyrics,
I'm
though.
sorry.
We caught it, though,
We didn't play
right?
it.
Wait,
That's right, we
what
didn't
was
play
it?
it.
Which song?
No,
Yeah, I don't remember which one.
It says
But these guys caught it, that's right, it said it, and they skipped it.
Oh, I didn't.
So-
I never even paid attention to that. I was like trying to put songs that weren't explicit, but I don't.
Oh, no.
actually-
There's only like one in there.
That's
Okay,
right,
that's good.
yeah, we're just giving you a
It
hard
was
time.
super intentional.
It was- That's right, she was trying to sneak one in.
Like, pull us
Haha,
down.
just watch.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So did
Did you
we-
guys want to add anything?
No, I thought it was really cool and fun. Are we gonna be involved with them, like on all the skate nights, or just like?
The way Ann said it, I mean, she even invited these guys back to come back anytime.
Yeah,
So
Like, I
I
might-
think she would love it.
I might have to take her up because that was like actually a ton of fun. They had like they had like the giant soundboards with like that was pretty cool.
I feel like we should do it again. It seems really popular.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Only get better.
So I think maybe if we wanted to move forward with that, anybody, maybe kind of gauging interest of who would want to be kind of a Cosmic Skate Night team, that we could connect with Ann at the skate rink, and she could be checking in from week to week to see who might want to come or not. Would that be something that, cool. How about if I send a group meeting, since not everybody's here, that says, hey, we're looking to sign up kind of a skate night crew that would check in and then get, that kind of stuff. Who that is here right now would like to maybe be on that team?
Do they go through the summer, or would this be like for the year?
They want to do it, well, just for the summer right now.
Oh, okay.
Is
Then
it-
I'll do it.
I
Never
think
know
that'd
what
be
I
a
should
good
sign up
commitment
for.
to say, hey, we'll help you out during the summer.
Yeah.
and-
Just like a come if you can make it.
Yeah. Jordan, was your hand up? Or?
No.
Okay. And that was everybody. Cool. Awesome.
Did you feel like there was enough people, or like?
There was
Just
there was a
enough.
good amount, yeah.
No, but like
The
us.
rink
helper.
Oh yeah, I think there was
Okay.
like
Totally.
a perfect amount.
I
Like
think there's too many of us.
5 or
I feel like
6
we like
people.
didn't have that many jobs because we couldn't
Uh-huh.
have the concession. So like there's like the soundboard only needs like 1 or 2.
Yeah, you need like 2 people
Like
up
the
there.
skate probably like 4.
Yeah,
Nothing
Yeah.
else.
but that's only for the beginning too, and then you just have
That's
Oh,
right.
Everyone else.
people idle.
Once the concession stand gets going a little bit more, they could maybe use help out. But they were planning on having somebody staffed there. So really, it was just by emergency that
Mhm.
they said, maybe we need you guys tonight. So yeah, 3 at the registration table, 2 at the soundboard. Maybe really all we need. 5 per night.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to the community story times. Was anyone here at the June 14th one?
Yeah,
How'd it go?
it was good. We had talked about, I think right now it's scheduled for an hour. We talked about that's kind of a long time because the kids lost interest within half an hour. They were done.
Yeah.
So we may want to shorten that. And the only reason they held interest that long too was that we had the firefighter there. So they were really excited about that. But I feel like
games and stuff
Yeah.
too.
yeah, exactly. We had to break it up and take time to play games and everything. So I would definitely lower it to like half an hour, and then we'd get that full reading, and then they can kind of do whatever.
So actual program time, 30 minutes. We could still say it's,
Yeah.
you hang out for an hour or whatever, but yeah. So all the advertisement has gone out, but maybe that's what we say, is maybe we let them hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Start a little later, fill up the middle time, go back and forth between games and reading a little bit. And then, again, just a little free time with snacks at the end.
I think it was kind of hard because we were also facing the playground so they could see it the whole time. And the firefighter was just like very monotone in the way she read the books.
Yeah,
So that was kind of hard too.
gotcha.
Yeah. And it was windy, so you couldn't really hear her.
Were there a lot of kids?
Yeah, there were a fair amount. There was some big group that came through.
Oh, like Rocket
Oh,
Man
the
Day Camp or
Rocket- yeah.
something?
It wasn't the day camp, I don't think. It was just like a guy and a lady in their 20s. They had a bunch of little kids with them.
I think they brought the snacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a day
It was?
camp.
Okay.
Who's on for this next one?
When
It is next week. Not next week, but the week after, rather. July 12th.
I can bring books.
Jordan, Kendall, and Allie.
Do you guys need books for that? Okay, I can just grab the same stack that I grabbed last time. And,
Awesome.
I guess I can try to make it. But if I can't, I'll send it in a group chat.
Okay. Cool. You think with 3 people it'll be enough?
Yeah.
And try to like have some games already.
Pre-thought out.
Yeah, because we were like winging it.
Okay.
Do we need to like wear whatever, our shirts or?
I think it'd be cool if you wore your shirts just to. July 12th. I may be able to be at that one.
Did I say I could be there?
No.
Okay, I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'd like to. I mean, as we continue moving through all this stuff, I really want you guys to take full ownership. You know, sometimes having an adult there, it's easy to defer, like talk to the adult guy. You know, so it's for me, it was intentional. You know, not to be around for that first one, to really give it to you guys. And the feedback I got from some of the adults were, and the firefighter, were you guys did great, took ownership, led well. So it was really cool. Good job. Awesome. I'll do a little group me. I did it with these guys just for that one reading time. So that way, as you guys want to talk about games and stuff, you guys can all get in on that.
Okay, cool. All right, so the end of the year celebration, which is August 4th, and that's the Rockies game. So do we have that all planned, or?
Well, yes. So I think we said 3 o'clock dinner, or meet at 3 o'clock, and we'd eat something.
3 o'clock dinner.
Yeah.
that's
What's
at
that
Sports
called?
Stable, right?
Linner. And then we'd leave from there.
Meet at Sports Stable, and
Meet
then
at
we'll
Sports
just walk
Stable.
to the bus station. Is that what we're doing?
That's
There's
a
plenty
good
of us that-
question.
Like we can walk or drive. Like there's plenty of us
Oh
if we
yeah, we
decide,
could just
you know.
drive over. Yeah, that's true.
Depending on the head count, we probably need permission from some other people, parents, as far as kids driving with students. But I'll be there, so I'll be able to drive. Chris will be there, so he'll be able to drive.
If
So
I'm
we'll just
18,
figure
is
out.
that fine or no?
I'm sorry.
Does like being 18 make a difference in that or no?
Well, it's just, some parents want to know and want to be able to sign off on a
Okay.
yes or a no, knowing who are people driving with.
Did we ever do anything like that before? Like sign any waivers?
I feel like we talked about it, but we never
Okay.
did.
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
like actually did that.
Yeah, there'll be a waiver for this one too, anything that's town related, has to have something like that.
Sounds good.
Let's get a head count right now of who from this group can go on the 4th. Cool. Everyone. How about games? Kendall, Casson, JD. I'll send a group me about this too.
Maybe.
When can you let us know by? Because we'll have to buy tickets and everything ahead of time.
Like in a week.
Okay, beautiful. So just look for that group me and answer
Yeah.
back on that, Allie. And sweet. And that's for both dinner and the game? Everybody kind of cool for that? Okay. Sweet.
Cool.
Trustee Hanson's stoked about it. He is so happy to be able to do this with you guys, so
I'm stoked too.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay. So then the barbecue and volleyball recruiting party. Are we just planning out? I don't know.
We can do this a couple of ways. We won't have another meeting between now and then. So it might be good to create a team and then let that team go after it. Just think about all the different things, elements that you would want to have there. And then lead the rest of our team on what needs to happen between now and then. So if we could have a little leadership team on that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I think I can do
Mhm.
Okay. Raise hands like. All right. Candle. Cassie, JD.
When does Monarch start school?
16th or 17th, right?
I think the freshmen start on the 16th.
We start on the
Yeah.
Wednesday.
That's hugely strategic, right? Because we can really get
Yeah.
the word out. And it may be important to get some kind of RSVP, because if all of a sudden we have, 40, 50 kids and not enough food, or, that kind of thing. So somehow we need to, whatever you guys do as a leadership team, think about an RSVP plan, a food plan, activities plan, presentation. Anybody that needs to say anything at that, to talk about our group, that should all be student-led.
Could you do like an Evite or something like that?
That's right, what kind of invitations we would use.
Yeah, for the RSVP portion.
Exactly, that's great. So this team of 4 can begin. I'll go ahead and, we should send out a group me and see who else would want to be on that team. And then we'll create a little team for you guys, a little group me for that. Group me is like awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Like it actually works. And it's the only thing you guys actually respond to. Well, Casson writes emails, but nobody else
I do emails and group me. I don't even remember the
Yeah.
last time I sent
I really
you
wish
an
we could
email.
go back to band, but that's just my.
I still get band notifications.
I
Like,
deleted
it.
Today's Grace Beatty's birthday.
It is?
No, I.
Oh.
It was like 3 days ago or
So
something.
you know whose birthday it is today? Mine.
It's your birthday.
I had cupcakes from last night in my car. Do you want a cupcake?
You have cupcakes in your car?
Yeah, like
Of course.
Should I go get cupcakes?
We should do that.
Weirdest thing happened
Should we have a
like, when I
motion to
get back.
postpone the meeting for a moment? So-
Yeah.
Turn off the
Yeah.
camera.
I second that.
All right, we're taking a quick birthday break.
Girl state. Oh,
That's so cool. What have you? I can't
Yeah,
believe
like
we
motions
had a
and all
meeting.
that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like moved.
Well, I knew that we couldn't meet
I heard
next
that you
week
guys
either,
passed
so I was like, let's just
Is your
get it
anniversary
done.
next week?
I think we
I'm
did
sorry?
the
Your
most we've
anniversary
ever
next
made.
week?
we passed it.
Oh, that's
August
rock.
2nd.
That's the rock.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so we had to do it because of that. So my
What was it?
20th anniversary
build
is,
a band that used
yeah,
to fidget
20
spinners
years.
and
of being
define the
married.
city.
What have you done?
We talked about.
I
worked.
And we talked about equality, how
Are you
girls should
going
have
to
full-size
anything?
pockets as
Well, one of my daughters has,
There was,
she's playing
the
for
counselors
Monarch
did it, though.
basketball, and she's at a
Because
tournament right
one of the
now.
cities,
So right after this, I'm going
there was,
down
like, the scenarios
to see
they
her
give
last
you.
game.
You
Need to
can
fix
leave
whatever. One of them
early if
was
you want. It's
setting
okay.
up
It's not till
military
9.
training base
She's
in
playing a
city
game right
grounds.
now, though.
And the city
so-
took
Finish
over the
this up
military
fast.
base, transformed the police force
It's-
into a
it's
militia,
cool.
Oh
and
my
seized the
God.
We're
nuclear
already on
weapons.
one.
And they
That sounds like a
got
very
the
bold
entire
state thing to
They
do.
got the whole county together to try to secede.
Oh my
from the
gosh,
state.
that's-
Yeah.
As you can see, we're going to end early anyway. I mean, we're
We're
well,
cruising.
depending on how long this takes.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was super salty that we had to wear like business attire the whole week, and you guys
Did you really?
didn't.
We just
Yeah,
well,
you guys
had
wear
a t-shirt.
t-shirts. Yeah, we had to wear
Yeah.
like pencil skirts.
You know, we
and
probably should have helped
blazers.
That's
Kendall.
crazy.
I kind of feel bad now. We just sent her out to get cupcakes.
Wait, does she need help?
So that's what I was just now thinking. I was like, we just all stayed here. And she's probably.
I was under the impression she was
Oh, there she
getting
is.
one cupcake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Awesome. What did she have cupcakes
Oh,
for?
she did have a- I don't know. I didn't hear.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
All right.
Did you do anything special today?
Not really. No, but I did. My mom sent this little record that I used to listen to when I was a kid.
Oh.
By the guy that sings, his name is Captain Zoom, and he sings this happy birthday song to me. And so I've been playing that every day this week. And making my kids listen to it. They hate me. All right, let's pass out some cupcakes. Let's sing happy birthday.
Yeah.
Where did you get these? What are
I
these
knew it was your birthday.
That's so sad. I fell for it. What's sad is that I actually fell for it. All right, let's see. Who wants
But
a
it works
cupcake?
out like pretty well. Yeah.
Does anybody want a cupcake?
I'm not in the mood to eat at all. I don't know why.
Well, you sometimes have to eat when you're not in the mood to eat.
I lost my appetite at night.
Anybody?
In general?
Yeah, just like
You're nervous.
well, that happens to me at meets because like I just never.
We should turn off the cameras and the sound.
Ready?
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. I'm so glad you remember.
Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Wait, I have to make a wish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, let's send a picture in the group, me of you. For your
That's hilarious. All right. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've never just.
No?
I've never seen anyone do
Popped
that.
it in.
Sometimes you just gotta do it, Cassie. Otherwise, it's too messy. It's an anti-messy technique, really. It's not. All right.
Okay.
Meeting's called back to order.
So,
Thank you.
So we're gonna, are we still on the barbecue or is the team just gonna take care of that on their own?
I
Okay.
think we should. And we probably, I mean, we got 2 months.
Yeah.
But by the beginning of August,
Maybe it could be a
We
dinner
really need
time
to-
discussion at the sports stable too, just to make sure everything's on track, yeah.
great
How many
idea.
people are we even trying to recruit? Like for the actual
We've got
group?
8 slots that we would have to fill for
Good
next time.
amount.
I feel kind of worried because, I mean, like we didn't get that many people last time, but if we do get a lot of people, like 8 spots isn't a lot.
Well, I mean, we
So-
can.
I feel like 8 spots is a lot.
Because a lot of people came and then left.
Oh, that is true.
Really? A couple
There were
things
2
to-
kids who came and their mom forced them to come and they just sat like by the lake.
Yeah, I'm sorry. A couple of things to consider. One is that you don't have to be an official member to be a part of the group. You wouldn't be able to vote or make a decision, but if you wanted your voice to be heard. The other thing is that we could go to the board and say, like, we have a huge interest and we'd like to raise the number again. Now, that obviously makes it more difficult to make decisions and all that stuff. I mean, that would be your decision to make and think about, or to think about some other kind of way to form this group, that there is a voting group and then an advisory group to the advising committee. So maybe a 2-tier thing, that there's some official people that are appointed and some that are not. So there's I'm just saying there's some ways that if we had more than 8, that we could probably figure something out if they really wanted to be involved. The other thing too is, you know, well, no, everybody has said that they wanted to be back in, all the people that are wanting to renew and be reappointed. So, and that happens August 14th, by the way. You don't have to be there for those of you that are getting reappointed. But there will be a meeting here by the board that they'll make an official, whatever it's called, resolution.
Alright, so moving along, so you purchased the, what is it called?
URL.
Mhm.
That's cool, that's cool. Do we have a flyer?
We don't have a flyer or a banner because some of it depends on the logo.
Okay.
But it'll probably be very simple and basic, you know. the URL with some kind of, either Superior Youth Leadership Council on it, or join the Superior Youth Leadership Council, logo, town logo, large and visible. If you have too much stuff on there, right, nobody's going to stop to read it. You want to be able just to see it.
So we're going in the parade?
That's another thing we'll discuss here.
So will we have our logo by the 4th?
If we can make a decision tonight, but I don't know if you guys want, your other members to have
Wait,
a say.
Wait, does attendance count for quorum though, or is it just like people out of the?
I don't think that's it. Yeah, to make a decision to, what is the, you guys know how many people will have to be here for quorum?
I don't remember.
We can
Remember
make it,
Tori?
if I remember Boyd's Day right, we can make a decision to make quorum with the amount of people we have.
Yeah.
If
Then
we think
let's
it's
do that.
enough.
Yeah.
Like, we
Yeah.
made the decision, right? We just made that.
But that was like, that's like U.S. Congress.
Yeah.
So
That sounds serious.
Yeah.
We're sitting around reading through stuff.
Yeah, I don't have that with me.
Well, do we like?
The other thing we can do is just make the sign without the logo for now, and then we can get the logo made
Add it
as
to
a
it or
sticker
something.
that goes, we can leave some room on the sign that would be then designated for that. It would be blank, like we could be, stripe it or something, and then be able to do that if you guys wanted.
I think in the chat, we were all pretty set on these two.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
if we
Anyway,
vote
so-
tonight and it's the same as what the majority was in the chat,
Yeah.
we could just decide that that's what the majority wants, but if we have some big discrepancy, maybe
Cool.
we can,
Yeah.
We were talking about changing one of these words, weren't we?
Yeah.
Like connect to advise. Was that what it was?
Yes, I think that's what Ian suggested.
That's one of the words he suggested, yeah. The word,
I don't feel like one of them should be a verb. and one-
I feel like it should all
right,
be
so
nice.
maybe advocacy
Yeah.
Oh,
would be the
I like
word
that.
that you might use
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
one.
Advocacy, service, community. You already have leadership in there. One of the things to think about too is, okay, so if you use that in this size, what are the sizes you would use it? If it's a t-shirt, you'd want it large enough so people could actually read it.
Would we have it like a big?
Sure.
Or it could be
I
like
was
like
thinking
long
like,
on the
yeah.
back.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it was
the
a-
back.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
what I
yeah, on
was-
the back we could. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Isn't the one that most people, was this the one that was in there, or was it the other?
Third.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Third
I
and
used
fourth
third and
were the
fourth,
two.
But
I think it was pretty even.
Oh, ended up, okay, when I was looking at it, I
My
thought it was
thing,
heavy on the.
like what I said is that for the 4th one, if we're gonna make it really small, I don't feel like we should have the inner words,
Yeah.
just because like,
That's right. You could make Superior Youth Leadership Council bigger and just
Mhm.
leave that, not have maybe have an inner circle, but it would be blank. Or it had some other kind of detail in there.
In the group chat, it was the third one got 8 votes and the other one got 2.
Oh.
So,
Oh, really?
It wasn't
Number-
split, yeah, this one got 8.
I think
Yeah, we
only the
talked about the
trustees
fourth
wanted the
Yeah,
fourth.
that's right. The fourth one got talked about a
Voted for the
lot.
fourth
I
one.
just liked it all.
Where do you guys land here? What's our votes right now? That you guys would just land on it.
I like the third one.
I like the third one
Third.
too.
Same.
I'm good with either.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Two.
Yeah.
I think it will.
The-
I like
the thing about the
first, but
third one
no
is
one's
it
talking about the
definitely-
first one. Like,
Yeah.
I like
It
that
looks
one.
so
And
nice.
the fourth one's already like the town logo.
Don't you like
We're just
Yeah.
like copying them.
Yeah.
I think it's
Really.
like vintage vibes.
One of the things too that we'd have to check on the fourth one is if that's even allowed.
Yeah.
Are
Like
other
alternate
logos
logo?
allowed to have any
Mhm.
of
Oh.
the town
Exactly, yeah.
stuff on it?
I mean, we
It
are a
might just
committee
be
of the
easier
town,
if
yeah.
we,
Yeah.
kept
Mhm.
it with the third one. Yeah.
Any modifications you would
question
make to the
altogether.
third one?
It's cute.
Yeah.
You want birds flying in it, you want longer arrays, you want
Bald eagle in it.
different kinds of trees.
I want
Bald
to picture
eagle.
Kendall in mine.
Do you want it to have some sound? I'm just
Have
kidding.
some sound.
Sound. It could be
So-
scratch and sniff.
Could you imagine
Just comes up
with
behind
your
you.
t-shirt?
No.
Scratches and stuff in your t-shirt. That'd be bad. Okay, so we can go with, the third one, for now and say, that's what we'll go for on the 4th and on the banner and all that stuff, and then come back, you know. What are you thinking, Mr. Jack? Okay. I thought it was something like serious that you wanted to add.
Okay. We good on that?
Are you guys good on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so are we in the parade?
So that's we'll get the banner made. The banner will be made. We're definitely going to put it on the fence along with some other banners. So you'll have that presence. And yes, if you guys want to be in the parade, a couple people kind of hanging, you know, with the banners, and then we can make cards that as you guys pass people, you can hand out cards or candy or whatever.
What
I think
time
we
does
need
the parade
candy.
start?
Kids like the
Parade.
candy.
I have that right here. Parade is. Sorry. Parade lineup begins at 7:30 and the parade begins at 8:30. So it'd be an 8:30 start, which, you know, depending on where you are in the parade, you know, it'll take you 30 minutes to get down there.
Where's the parade actually line up? Like, I
It's
don't-
up by the
Pearl Park, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the volleyball courts, like the end of it.
Yeah, I just know that they come down Indiana.
the corner.
Well, they'll come down Rock Creek Park, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then
Yep.
If we are in the parade, can I be in it?
I'll be the segue
I love
person.
being in the parade.
All right. Who all wants to be in the parade?
I don't know if I'll make it. Because
It's just. We'll bring our cousins.
I'm a maybe.
Gotta have a long
yeah, for me it's amazing also.
Yeah, question mark.
I really want to do it, but like.
If you need extra people, I can do it too.
Us four are good.
So you think 2 people holding the sign, and you guys can alternate on that? And then 2 or 3 people, 4 people handing out stuff.
The only fun is having candy.
People love the candy.
That's the whole
Okay.
thing of the
Everyone always goes
Yeah.
there.
Nobody goes there for like a
There's
parade.
nothing like cool in the parade though.
Wait, gosh.
Except for a banner.
There's always that one street that goes all out on their float.
So 4, Audrey too?
Sure.
You don't seem very excited.
She's excited.
Oh, okay, good. I
Maybe we'll
read
get
it all.
Stella. We'll get Stella to do it
Yeah.
with us too, because she's on name for it.
You give me a question.
I'm gonna be there at
Okay.
7, but I don't know if I'll
We
make
can
it
have
like.
Thomas
That's right.
there. It's
Okay.
Okay.
It's 2 L's, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sweet.
So for the social media aspect, I was thinking maybe we start off our social media accounts like by posting a picture of all of us at 4th of July or something.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So we have something to say.
An action shot throwing out candy.
I emailed Katie about the Facebook login stuff, but she didn't email me back, so I just.
Yeah, I'll start the Snapchat like by
Yeah.
4th, so we
Yeah,
can just
'cause
like show
we haven't
people
had
things.
anything
Yeah.
yet.
So Superior YLC is what we're trying to brand everything
I
by?
created the Instagram, but I didn't follow anybody. I took the Blaze platform. Wait, what's the password supposed to be again?
I don't know. Oh, no, the name you mean?
No, the password. I didn't know the password.
Do we have a password?
I had one written down. I don't remember what it is
Okay.
off the top of my
I can like
head.
look
I don't know.
I
I
have
have
a
it in my
picture
room.
of. Shoot, yeah.
I can write it down.
Can somebody, we should all share those accounts, right? Or
Yeah.
so we can all
Yeah,
post
and
on
then-
it?
That's
So
all we
whoever's
have,
leading
just
us
say username
on
and
it.
password.
If for some reason Katie doesn't get back to you,
We can just make a
yeah,
new one.
I'll
make a new
screenshot
one.
and put it in the group
Just,
chat.
let's just get started. But Superior YLC should be our brand
Yeah.
everywhere.
And the
And
password?
And at the name, I had like Superior Leadership Council.
Jack, what did you use for
That's
your
right.
password? Why don't we just all
Let's
use
make
that
a
same password?
Bitmoji
then?
I just said
for
Superior, I
Snapchat.
think.
Okay.
I'm pretty
You're like
sure.
capital S, like
Make it
exclamation anything.
Did
Did that make you?
Lowercase superior.
lowercase Superior.
Yeah.
So
I'll reach it. No, let's think
Okay.
of let's think of one right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's
Take
think
your
of one right now.
cupcakes. Don't eat them all.
No, it's all for you. Take it to your kids. And we can save the goldfish for like next. I definitely don't think our password should.
Bye, Ken. Bye.
Not a good call.
Yeah, but who's gonna hack it though?
Superior Stay free.
Oh.
Question mark.
Yeah, this is Hackville. Yeah.
Who's gonna want to hack us?
You'd be surprised.
It's like the BBSD accounts on to change your password.
Oh my God,
I'll see my grades.
Okay. So as soon as all of those accounts are set up, could you please share that with the group?
Yeah.
Okay?
Do we have any, just?
And we need to set them up by the 4th.
Just go like
That's the deadline.
Superior with a zero.
with a 0 and a capital S.
Or like a Z, or like a 5 for the.
Oh,
Wow.
I0R.
SUPERI. Oh, this is great. We're telling the whole world what we're
All our viewers.
That's right. Okay.
Well, then maybe we'll just talk about it.
Wait, people can.
Sweet.
Chad, you're just.
Hey, I need a couple other little tidbit things. For the 4th, I need some people there that will come at 6 a.m.
I can do that.
And it's like this is a guarding a parking lot deal. Like you'd have to be really tough. Like there's certain people that get in, they get a sticker, and then they have to come out. And you got to make sure that they all do it.
I can,
All right.
I can rough them up if you want.
I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I go.
Bouncers.
Aston.
Yeah,
You guys
get
wanna do it
acid
too?
because it's 6'4".
I think, I mean, with the 2, we're good.
Oh, then they can just do it.
Okay.
I don't know if I can rub like them up.
And the other little tidbit thing is Katie needs somebody to sing the national anthem.
Allie, she's
Do
done
you
it
know?
before.
Do you sing?
Yeah.
She's done it before
Yeah.
at
You have?
Eldorado.
Allie, stop being so humble.
Let me sweet you.
Give us
She
a
says that there's a $25 finder's fee for whoever finds this person, and
I saw this
a
text.
$50 for the person that does
I
it.
actually know, like,
I was gonna say Allie.
Um,
Yeah.
Is it on the stage?
on the stage at 4th of July,
Oh my God.
and
if you don't want to do it, I know someone who can do it.
really?
I think so.
No, she just wants that finder's fee.
I mean, like, he actually, like, sings national
We all
anthems.
want this fight.
So does Allie.
10
I found him
a.m.
first. I also know somebody.
At 10 a.m.
I can ask him.
I might consider.
I don't know anybody that
Ooh,
can
Allie
sing.
wants
I
that.
mean, you can do it. I'm just,
Jason Larson.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Consider he's back in town.
Wait, is it the national
He's
anthem
really
for the
good,
kickball tournament?
Okay, so let's. Do you want her to check, or do you just want to take it?
Take it.
Oh, why? Are you?
I don't care. I mean, like, do
Yeah,
it.
who is it that
down.
you know that doesn't?
He goes to my school. He just sings a lot.
Is he good?
Objectively, yes.
Objectively or subjectively?
Objectively.
Hmm.
Ooh, the
You guys
finder's
can
fee
just-
is really real.
But also, if he can't come, you're probably going to do it. So.
Would I be singing it like a cappella?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to practice right now?
Audition time.
All right, let's
I
set up
mean,
like
I'd
a
prefer to
judges
do it.
panel.
I'll do it in front of everybody.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
We should wait until the day of, and then, like,
Katie will
through the
hold
microphone.
Yeah, if there's
$50
no- if
for
there's
That'd be awesome.
If there's
find
no one
somebody.
else, I might do it.
Well, there is somebody else.
Well, is there? She doesn't know.
I'm checking if he's going to be in town.
Okay, yeah, do that. Let's play it by
Just
ear.
Bitmoji stock.
We should make one for our Snapchat.
Oh,
We could all do it
Have you
as a
seen the new
team.
track?
We'll all go out.
It's so sketch.
I'll edit
It's
you
like
guys
everyone's
stand in the
houses is so
background and
ghetto.
It's like a beer today, we
And
just
hum.
talked, and he's like, nope.
It's so sad. You can see when people are like
Wait, so-
Yeah.
when they're
I mean,
trying to
$50?
I might do it.
That's sketchy stuff.
I sort of want to do it, but I don't know. I just haven't done it in a long time.
I think you should.
I'll let you know.
Can you guys?
Put me down. That's a yes, I guess.
You actually
Ooh.
won't tell.
I can always tell him, like,
But
no need.
can you text me what he says? 'Cause
Yeah.
if I change my mind, I
Yeah.
might. But Or can I not change my mind?
How about
How about, like,
if by, when can you make the decision? By tomorrow?
Sure.
If we can get him?
I'll tell you when he
I'll-
gets.
Yeah, okay.
So you
Sure.
guys
Can you just
connect.
text me?
Yeah, I'll text
I would not like this.
Don't email me though. I don't know.
I do need you to remember though,
Okay.
so I can tell Katie. So
Oh,
somewhere,
I'm sure I won't be able to
let's say,
forget that.
let's see if we can do it. I mean, if we can do it by tonight, awesome.
Okay.
But
I get
no later
$50
than
though,
noon
right?
tomorrow.
Kevin, I emailed you.
It's all about the money.
Huh?
I emailed you once.
Connor and I recommended
Like,
myself.
literally.
Yeah, I
Kidding.
did.
You're-
You're not giving me.
Somebody, Zoe also emails.
I know.
And who else emails? I've gotten an email from
I
you.
think
Zoe,
yeah, I
probably.
emailed you one.
Oh, that would be $75.
Yeah. All right. That's all I had. Do you guys have any other near or future business that we need to?
It's crazy early.
Huh? Are we good?
I have 2 one-way tickets that Ally says could be used as transfers. Anybody want them?
Hold on, can I ask you a clarification question?
Yeah.
So for our like dinner and Rockies game, so it's 3 p.m. at the sports stable and then eat and then
Bus
are
down
we
to that.
leaving like on the bus or people driving like? Is
That's
it
the
like
thing I was talking about earlier. We'd have to like drive
Where's
over there.
where's the bus stop that we're
Or they
using?
can walk.
It would probably be
By Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Why don't we just go to Chuck E. Cheese?
We probably only need to drive. It'd be cool if we all just took the bus together. Just to keep everybody in a group and those people wouldn't have to find parking or pay for parking.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I think that'd be the best plan. And Trustee Hanson's looking for some sponsors for us. So I think, we're going to get, it's going to be paid for. So that'll be cool too. All right.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting at 7:05-ish.
Wow. Good work, everybody. Yeah.
I second that.
All right, we adjourn.
Yeah.
We need to just put the tables back and the chairs back.
What did I get myself
Everyone would
into?
try
I need all the pens.
It's just a voice vote at first.
Did you guys have like city cheers?
Yeah.
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 Wait, what was like your city theme?
Ours was not.
No, but like what were your themes? Like what was each city?
Like name?
Yeah.
We just had a name. It's just POWMIA person.
Like, you know those people, there's always like a band that sings like say.
It's so the way they did it was yours like really patriotic.
Yeah, but our cities were like famous
I'll just go down
women.
to
It was like Wonder Woman, Oprah, like.
Oh no, so
Amelia
ours
Earhart.
were people who were born in Colorado, grew up in Colorado, that joined the military, and then were either MIA or
wow, that's
prisoners
fun.
of war.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really no. Thank you though.
Jack.
Oh, Connor, I was just a great one to babysit. Thank you. That's a big thing.
One more for the road.
Yeah, I'm actually commissioning this year. That's sweet. I like that.
Thank you.
Oh, that's probably the call.
Hey.
Okay, table.
I have it on the, I don't have to say that I stopped.
Yeah.
Is this anybody's notes? Main, branding, story, what else? Short story time?
Are we still getting like tape?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, the sound is off now.
Yeah, but can we like watch like 24/7?
No, they set them.